Welcome back to Spirit Guide Daily. When we are in a collective, we all share energy, and this is the energy surrounding our collective today. We'll get 3 tarot cards from the Conley deck, one of my favorite decks. This is a Soul Helper. It's a much better deck than, this kind of looks a little frivolous, and it's actually a really good deck. And we're going to get a card or 2 from the Infinity Oracle. Every now and then I take 2, simply because it's a one word, and depending on what the word is, will depend on whether or not I choose another card. Let's get going here. What is the collective's energy for today? Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. Helps my channel. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. That is the only way to book me. Okie dokie. I have the 2 of Cups in the upright, which is a connection. It can be a friend. It can be a romantic partner. This is an excellent energy for meeting somebody or having somebody new come into your life. The Knight of Pentacles says the slow and steady progress in your life continues, and that once again, you have a reminder over, don't try and fill your life with work the way that you do. If you're having trouble enjoying life, that is an indication that you may still be struggling with some depressive energies. It's natural and it's normal, but engage in some mood management. Now, it does say that there is potentially a new business relationship available to you, that it will be a little while before anything happens with it, but like the start of something new is coming into your life today. For some people, you're going to have somebody kind of letting you know that something didn't work out for them. They're not blaming you, they're just keeping you in the loop. The Knight of Pentacles is like the knights knights carry things forward after the pages start them. I have that Ace of Wands in reverse, which can be a frustrated energy, or it can be a please stop constantly trying to make things happen energy. When people are doing magic, and they have a tendency to, well, it didn't work yet, I should do more. And they don't realize that they're tying themselves in energetic knots. Here's the thing. All outlay of effort is a little bit like that. If you've been making effort and you've been making effort and you do not see the results, the answer is not, I need to do more. The answer is, I need to sit back and allow what I did to take its full form. Now again, that 2 of Cups is usually an emotional form of connection. Now it can be a romance for some. If you are meeting somebody after a period of healing, please take it slowly. Please take it slowly. Don't undertake any milestones before the 6-month period. It is impossible to truly know somebody until you have known them for a while, because people are on their best behavior at first. Wait until you've had one significant argument and seen that person super frustrated to decide whether or not they're for you. Because people hide their less than glorious, they're on their best behavior. It's the honeymoon phase. Hot and cold, we're going to take one more on that, with self-love. Okay. You've still got a little bit of work on figuring out who belongs in your life and who doesn't. You want to rush something. You just do. You've been potentially waiting for something to happen too long, and you're being reminded that when something starts, that does not mean, oh, thank God, I should take that ball and sprint with it forever. It means approach it slowly and carefully in any capacity, whether it's a business relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a romantic connection. Take your time. It's like the Tao of Pooh. Doing nothing is doing something. Don't feel like you need to do constantly. You're not working for the divine. You're not working for your spirit guides. A life's purpose and a soul's journey is not about productivity. It's about expansion. It's about growth. It's about enjoyment, because we really are asked to try and enjoy our lives even when we've had rough periods that we can only see the benefits of them in retrospect. And if you have not reached that stage in the things that have happened to you in the past, you still have something to heal. If something is in your past, and significantly enough, like let's put a year on that. If something is at least a year behind you, if it's still hurting you or upsetting you, that is a sign you still have something to heal with it. I have live playfully with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. This has been a recurrent energy in this batch, is you're not skilled at learning how to enjoy your life, because You have been likely told your whole life that you weren't particularly good at something or weren't a particularly valuable person, and it instilled in you the belief that you constantly have to do to prove your worth. Being happy in life involves being able to enjoy activities in it. And if you're like, I can't, I've tried so hard, it's because you're still healing. Please be more patient with yourself. Most of the time, we didn't injure ourselves. Be kind and patient, and you will heal more quickly. But this is just somebody who has trouble with the idea of, it's not even about responsibility. It's that it's like you don't know what to do with yourself when you have free time. Try reading a book, try watching a movie, try listening to music, try listening to a podcast. You have to go towards things. Honest to goodness, nothing is going to come and beat down your door. And so try and figure it out, even if it's watching a documentary or what. And if you're having focus problems where you're like, I can't pay attention to something for more than 15 minutes or so, that is a depressive energy. And if you are having a long bout of depression, please listen to me. There is absolutely nothing wrong with seeking out medication. All of this energetic management, all of this spiritual work is all well and good. Sometimes we have an imbalance that needs to be medicated. And if you cannot find enjoyment in life, there's a possibility that you need an antidepressant. So don't take that as a threat either. If you're like, yeah, I've been really struggling and I just can't find the joy. Tomorrow is another day, and undertake some mood management techniques where you're choosing to go towards watch a comedy, listen to upbeat music. It's hard sometimes to be able to bust out of a funk. And there's a little bit of the I'm in a funk energy. And if you don't have the relationships in your life that you want, try to create better connection again through interest groups, through talking to people. Like, look up the classes available near you, look up online classes, find a way to connect with people who have similar interests. And if you're watching this, maybe consider taking a tarot class. All right, so that was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. There is some people are meeting new people and you're being asked, please don't rush it. It will just end up in the exact, because that was part of the problem in the past, and that's how you got hurt. Is you overinvested in the wrong people too soon, and because you were overinvested, you ignored red flags as they were happening because you had already invested too much energy in the narrative you wished to see rather than the narrative that was being written in front of you. Okay? All right, so that was Spirit Guide Daily for today. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Be self-loving, and if you cannot find joy in life, that is a warning sign. Please, you wouldn't let your check engine light flash for a year and a half. If you have not had enjoyment in life in at least that long, please consider getting checked out. They're genuinely medicated. We live in a wonderful time. Medication helps alleviate symptoms that were terrible for people throughout the ages. You don't need to feel this badly. Talk to somebody. Okay? Take care. Be well.